What's up, guys? Waz here. We have a garbage disposal, as you can see, and it is not working. Get a little water on here. And, well, there's no point in really putting water because it doesn't work. You can hear that? Nothing. We got nothing. So now, what we got to do is replace this bad boy. So yeah, as you can see, it's a Badger number 1, 3rd horsepower. And normally, in the back, they have a plug where they plug in, but previous owner here,
Hello.
thanks Amelia, decided no, let's just hot wire it. No plug. So we're gonna have to unwire it.
Hello.
Take it out with it hot. Sweet. Alright guys, I got my tools here. A couple tools you'll probably need for this. Pair of pliers, straight head, Phillips head, and I've got the Craftsman close quarters with the nut driver size to loosen the O-ring that I'm about to show you. So, and you might need a hammer depending on the ring when you're going to loosen the ring to pop the disposal off. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, here we go. We're going to loosen the hose clamp right there first. So, with the close quarters. Simple enough there. Scoot that out of the way. And then this may have a little water come out of it, especially because my dishwasher ran last night. Alright, let's see if we don't have a lot of water come out.
We got the Band-Aid stuff. Yeah. Okay.
That's why I have the bucket, and we got a little bit there. Not a big deal. So, it's a pretty rigid pipe, or, sorry, rigid hose. Not very bendable, but we're good. That's off. Alright, next we're going to go for this here. Hopefully this should be hand tightened. This is the collar, which is my previous homeowner. I'm sure he tightened this like it was the end of the world, so might have to get some channel locks to get to that. Alright guys, had to deploy the hammer and screwdriver to loosen this collar because previous homeowner decided he wanted to tighten it with the force of God. Love it. So we loosen this, and that should get our disposal to where it is able to be loosened. We can manipulate that pipe, hopefully, to get this disposal out. Right, so we shall see. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, tried to remove the disposal with pulling this pipe down and picking, trying to pick this up out of this pipe, and didn't work. It's just not enough room. So, I'm going to have to take off these 2 screws. There's one obviously on the other side as well, 2 screws, and then have to take this pipe out, this 90 out afterwards. So I'll go ahead and do that right now. Hopefully that works. Again, this is the first disposal I've taken out. So got a nut driver, got the right size, close quarters, Craftsman, one of my favorite tools. Nice. And then I don't know if we can get, I'll try to get to the other side here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this or not. Of course, I can't really see it. Alright, that one we were able to hold on to. Alright, so that appears to be loose. Now we can try to get the disposal out. Alright guys, I was able to get that loose. Good to go. A little water dripped out, no big deal. Clean that up later. This actually dropped down into the pipe here. Now what we need to do is loosen this ring, and I'm assuming it's going to loosen to the left. So I'm going to have to hit it this way. I'm going to try using just a screwdriver, flathead, see if I can do it, and probably not, but I'll have to maybe use the hammer. So let's see what happens.
It says make your
Alright guys, so this is loose now. I'm not going to, as you can see, it's turning the whole disposal. I'm gonna have to use two hands. These aren't exactly light. They're not too heavy, but they're not light. So I have to use two hands to get this down. So I'm not gonna be able to really record this. But I did have to use. I used a excuse me, a flathead with a hammer. Just banged it loose. You know, just to pop it loose, and I was able to loosen it by hand. And I'll finish loosening it by hand afterwards. Get this disposal out, and then we'll be tackling the wiring. Yay. Be back in a sec. Alright guys, got the disposal out. There's my drain situation. Hopefully you don't have to replace this piece as well. I'm gonna run the Home Depot with the old disposal and hopefully get a perfect match. Should be able to. Badger is a pretty common brand, that's from what I researched. But yeah, as you can see, that's my drain right there. So, and it just kind of locks on to this lip here, which is with that collar that I showed you I popped loose earlier. And here, bottom of the disposal, we have the reset button, which of course I tried before I went through all this, and obviously did not work. So you have an access panel here for your electric. Electric comes in, and then the wiring's right here. And as you know, I just said earlier, it's still hot because I don't have a switch. Now you can see that a lot clearer, that previous owner just had it wired straight. And maybe this is the original garbage disposal, I'm not sure. That'd be pretty crazy. This house is 30 years old almost. So, alright, here we go. Back here, so we're going to go ahead and loosen this with the Phillips head.
I'm going to need tape later.
Okay. Just pop off. Again, these wires are hot, so hopefully I don't shock myself.
Wait, Daddy, can you lift the page out? Daddy.
Just hang on a second, baby.